guys, welcome back to Random Lifestyle Vlog and welcome to another advent calendar unboxing. And this one is going to be actually quite special. I really was trying to buy it because this one comes in and out of stock like all the time. And what I did, I actually subscribed to the waiting list and I just got the email that, you know, it's back in stock. So I was like, yeah, great. I'm going to buy it. And then it just sold out again, like within like a couple of hours. So if you want to buy this advent calendar, make sure to subscribe to the waiting list and then just whenever it just comes back in stock, just buy it straight away because it just sells out so quickly. I don't know. I mean, I'm not really surprised that it actually sells out quickly because this is actually Zara Beauty Wardrobe Advent Calendar. And this actually contains Zara Emotions fragrances that were created by Jo Malone herself. So, as you can imagine, this Advent Calendar created by Jo Malone, it retails for like just under £100. So if you think about it, this is the cheapest advent calendar that contains fragrances created by Jo Malone, right? So if you don't really want to spend like stupid amount of money for the like Jo Malone or Jo Love's advent calendars, this is a great alternative. I mean, I'm hoping it's great, right? I haven't unboxed that yet, so I'm really hoping this to be good. Yeah, and I actually can't wait to see what's inside. But before we start, just two quick reminders. Our giveaway, you'll find the link above my head and in the description box below, and also please remember to subscribe. Okay, so let's move on to the unboxing. Honestly, can't wait to see what's in there. So this advent calendar, very simple, very elegant. It has 25 days, yay! And it says here, a collection created by Jo Loves. Christmas is a time of year I love excitement and celebrations and anticipation on Christmas Eve of the big day. This advent calendar celebrates every day with a surprise. I hope you enjoy. Love, Jo. Okay, so we have a more affordable Jo Malone advent calendar and I'm actually going to start the unboxing soon. I can't wait. Okay, so number one is here. And we have a fragrance. So a good start. So as I always mention, I'm expecting as many fragrances and candles as possible. I'm hoping for no like filler days and I'm not like a massive fan of like shower gels and stuff like this. But I think there are going to be some of them in here, which is, I mean, as long as I get my portion of fragrances and candles, I don't mind, okay? So number one is a VETIVER PAMPLEMOUSSE, and this is how big, this is Eau de Parfum, but I can't really see the size. So this is 15 mils, and I think all the sizes, all the bottles in this advent calendar will be that size, which is 15 mils. Okay, so let me have a quick sniff. Okay, so this fragrance is a little bit like greeny, fresh. It has some like woody base. I actually like it. I like it, but in my personal opinion, this is a perfect fragrance for, I would say even summer, because I wanted to say spring, but it's more like summer to me. It smells like summer. You can actually tell there's vetiver in it. It's quite obvious here. But this is like that type of fragrance that kind of reminds me of like really warm sand and trees and something like this. This is like a very summery fragrance in my personal opinion. Yeah, so a good start, a fragrance, right? So let's move on to number two. Number two is here. For some reason, it's quite easy for me to find the numbers. Maybe because the design is actually very clean, white and just black numbers on it. But we'll see. We'll see. I mean, can go either way, right? So we have a candle, so another of my favorite products in here, and this is Fleur d'Oranger. So oh my god, this reminds me of something, and I can't really put my finger on it. It reminds me of something from my childhood. What would that be? I don't know. This is just lovely. It's nice. So yeah, it's like a delicate fruity scent. Oh my god, it's just lovely. I'm going to probably sniff it like the whole evening, trying to remember what that reminds me of. I don't know for now, but yeah, I'm glad to have it. I'm glad to have another first candle here. So let's move on to number 3, and we have one of the products I actually mentioned one would be super excited for. This is Ebony Wood Fragrance Body Lotion. Oh no, I do like fragrance body lotion. Shower gels is something that doesn't excite me that much, but fragrance body lotion is actually something quite handy, especially if you go to like places when you don't really want to carry like bottles of fragrance with you. This works just as well. So we have Ebony Wood here, and I'm hoping to have a fragrance in this. Yeah, I'm hoping to have a fragrance in this scent somewhere here, so I'm not going to try and sniff it. I mean, I tried that anyway, but I can't really smell much. So yeah, we'll just get to the fragrance and then I'll tell you how it smells like. Okay, so let's move on to number 4 here. Oh, we have another fragrance, yay! So this is AMALFI Sunray. Again, 15 mils. Let me just have a quick sniff. Okay, so this is again a very summery fragrance. I think I can smell the rollie in here. I think so. It's very summery. It's like a perfect summer scent. Yeah, I really like it, but I'm really hoping for something more Christmassy in here. It's not like I'm in a need for Christmas fragrances, but you know, this is an advent calendar, so you kind of want to get into this, I guess, Christmas mood. So yeah, a good one, but let's see what's next. So we're moving on to number 5, and this is the candle. Yes, it's a candle. This is a Bohemian Bluebells candle, and it smells very delicate. It's a very delicate scent, very delicate flowery scent. I'm really curious if there's going to be a fragrance, because by the candle I can't really say much. Like a very, very delicate white flowers. Let's move on to number 6, which is down here, and we have a fragrance hand and body wash, and the fragrance is Waterlily Tea Dress. Okay, so this is, do you know what? I mean, I'm not like a massive fan of getting like shower gels in advent calendars and fragrance advent calendars, but one thing I have to tell you, this is 50 ml, so it's not like super tiny. I have unboxed some advent calendars that had like 20 ml shower gels or something, which was a little bit, you know, joke. This is 50 ml, so at least something I can probably take with me to when I'm allowed to travel again, then maybe I can just take it with me somewhere. But yeah, I mean, I'm really curious if you're going to match, get matching like body balm to each shower gel. We'll see. Okay, let's move on to number 7, which is here, a small one. So again, I'm hoping for fragrance. And it is a fragrance. This is FLEUR de PATCHOULI. Oh, that sounds like something I'm going to like. Let me check. Oh my god, this was really nice. This is really nice. This is quite sultry, I would say. This is patchouli. If you don't like, I mean, it's not like patchouli extreme type of fragrance. It's quite fresh and clean too. But yeah, it's sexy. It's a really sexy fragrance in my personal opinion, but bear in mind, I do love patchouli. So yeah, it's more like a floral take on patchouli. It's not going to be too heavy, nothing too like over the top. I would say it's more like a fragrance that stays closer to skin. So this is actually something I'm probably going to, I think this is my favorite fragrance so far. So okay, let's move on to number 8, which is here, and we have another body lotion, and this is VETIVER PAMPLEMOUSSE. So we had that fragrance somewhere, which is good because that probably means that we're going to have a little set of each fragrance. That sounds quite good. Number 9 down there, and we have another candle. I really like this advent calendar, to be honest, and this is Tubereuse Noir. So tuberose for me is very similar to rose. If you have a tuberose overdose, it smells very mature for me, and I have like a very similar thoughts about rose. Too much rose, too like aged. It kind of like smells like this, at least in my opinion. I mean, I know many people actually love rose and tuberose, but let's have a sniff. So yeah, it definitely smells like tuberose, but it's more like quite lightweight, so as a candle I'll probably like it. I'm not really sure about the fragrance itself. We'll see. I'm going to spray it and decide, although the final decision is when this actually lands on my skin, and then I can tell you if my head aches or if I even like it. So yeah, that was a candle, and this was number 9. So let's move on to number 10, which is the tiny one here. Fragrance. Yes, it's a fragrance. So this is Ebony Wood. Again, something that I'm hoping to like. Oh my god, this one is gorgeous. I mean, this is woody, but it also has this like green notes. This is really cool. It has some sweetness to it too. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not gourmandy, nothing like that. It's woody. It has some green notes to it, so definitely my type of fragrance. Yes, I'm quite happy with that one. So I think there are like 2 fragrances already that I'm actually going to really like, and 2 that I'm going to like when like summer comes. So yeah, really good. And let's move on to number 11. Number 11 is here, and we have another of their hand and body washes, and this is AMALFI SUNRAY. Number 12 up here, and we have another candle, and this one is, it has some like tissue here, a VETIVER PAMPLEMOUSSE. Okay, so it looks like we are going to have like proper sets. VETIVER PAMPLEMOUSSE, we have a fragrance, we have a candle, and I think we have a body wash or body lotion. I think, yeah, one of them. Number 13 is here, and it's another fragrance. So this is Fleur d'Oranger. Okay, I'm actually quite curious because this is the fragrance that actually reminded me of something on a candle. So let me just sniff the perfume. So this time I don't really have that feeling that it reminds me of something from my childhood. The candle smells a little bit different to me. Yeah, but this one is more like orange with some other citrusy undernotes. So it's like a really nice fruity, fresh, but not like too fresh fragrance, like sweet fresh, I would say. So again, perfect for summer. I'm going to have quite a nice collection for summer. So yeah, let's move on. So number 14 is here, and we have another candle, and this is Fleur de Patchouli. So one of my favorite fragrances so far, really good. Number 15 is up here, and we have a Ebony Wood fragrant hand and body wash. Number 16, another candle, and this is AMALFI SUNRAY. Do you know what? I've noticed that actually the candles smell a little bit different to the fragrances, and I kind of find sometimes I just find the notes I wouldn't really find in a fragrance. I would just find them in the candles. I don't know if it makes sense, but yeah, it actually smells like summer. It smells like summer. It's just lovely. I mean, I'm still waiting for Christmas, but after that I want summer straight away. Okay, let's move on to number 17. I think it was 17. Was it? Yeah, 17. And we have a Tubereuse Noir fragrance. So honestly, I don't know what you think. I will have to test it on my skin because it seems, I mean, you can tell there is a tuberose in it. I just kind of have to test it, how it actually feels on my skin. And I'm actually try and maybe layer this with something. I do like tuberose mixed with other fragrances, so this might actually work quite well. And also, like, you know, Jo Malone's fragrances are not too complex, so they are just perfect for layering. So if you love layering, this can actually work quite well. Oh, by the way, you know, this is pretty much what you could expect from like Jo Malone fragrances. They are like very Jo Malone-like. I'm actually quite curious how the quality will be, because I mean, obviously you're paying much less than for like the original advent calendar or original fragrances, so I'm hoping that the quality of the fragrances will be actually good too. Okay, so let's move on. So number 18 now, and we have Waterlily Tea Dress, a fragrance body lotion. Number 19, it's here, and we have another fragrance. And we have Bohemian Bluebells. Oh no, this one is actually really nice, really nice. I mean, it's floral, but it's like a very clean, delicate fragrance, but it has some edge to it. I actually like it. I like it a lot. I'm not like a massive fan of delicate florals, but this one is good. Definitely something I'm going to use a lot, but you know, I'm just going to wait till spring at least, because again, this is not a very wintry, Christmassy fragrance. Number 20, we have another candle here, and this is Waterlily Tea Dress. Number 21, here we have VETIVER PAMPLEMOUSSE Fragranced Hand and Body Wash. Number 22, I don't know if you can see, but like my nails for some reason marked this out with the calendar already. They're like a purple marks here. So, oh well. Number 22 is a AMALFI SUNRAY fragranced body lotion. Number 23 is up here. And we have a Waterlily Tea Dress eau de parfum. Okay, so this is like a very airy floral. It has some minerality to it. I think, I'm not really sure how it will work on my skin, because these fragrances, the fragrance like this, they kind of turn out to be a little bit acidic on my skin, but I'm going to try it first. So yeah, I'm really quite curious about it, but again, very, very summery fragrance, I would say. It smells like water lily. If you like lightweight florals, this could be something you like. I mean, definitely good thing to try. I mean, I do love the fact that we have variety here, and there are like many different fragrances. Number 24 now, Christmas Eve, which is here, and I think this might be a candle, right? Yes, it's a candle. So we have a ebony wood candle. Yeah, this is, I think the ebony wood is actually the most wintry, Christmassy fragrance they actually have in the whole collection. And the last day, day number 25, look how big it is. I'm quite curious what's going to be in there. Yeah, I mean, the fragrances were tiny. I'm really hoping it's not going to be like a big body bomb or something like this. Oh, that's really cool. It says, discover our new fragrance, Jo's Rhubarb, which will be part of our Zara Emotions collection. Oh, that is really, really cool. So it's a new fragrance, and look at the size. It's a full-size fragrance. So this says, how big is this? I think it's 30 mils, isn't it? It's 40 mils, so it's even bigger than I thought. So this is so cool. Honestly, guys, I didn't even know that Zara has some like kind of like Jo Malone fragrance collection. I don't know, this could be, for all I know, this could be a part of like a common knowledge thing, but I just didn't know. I wasn't aware, honestly. Let me have a quick sniff of this Jo Rhubarb's fragrance. Yeah. It's nice. Again, very summery. It smells like rhubarb. I mean, I don't know what to add. It's very like a fresh, it's a little bit sour. I think it's a perfect summer fragrance, and look at the size. It's really cool. So there you go. This is the whole Zara Emotions advent calendar fully unboxed. What do you think? I have to tell you, I'm actually blown away. This advent calendar is really, really good. If you're a fan of Jo Malone, this is something you should probably buy straight away. So, I mean, I just grabbed all the fragrances here because I kind of wanted to quickly count them. There are like 8 fragrances, 15 mils each. And there's one 40 mils new fragrance, Jo Rhubarb. We have 8 candles, and other stuff are like body wash or body lotion products, which is, I think it's really, really good. So I was afraid that there's going to be equal amount of fragrances, candles, shower gels, and body lotions, but it turns out that there are only like 4 body lotions, 4 shower gels, and all the other things are fragrances and candles, that makes me really, really happy. So out of these 9 fragrances in here, I think I might not be fan of one of them, but we'll see. And I already love at least 2 or 3. So I can't wait to use them. And I have to tell you guys, this is such a good advent calendar. Honestly, the sizes are good. This is Jo Malone. I'm really hoping for a good quality, but you know, I can't really tell for sure before I test it. So yeah, what do you think? Please let me know down in the comments below. What do you think of this advent calendar? Did you know that Jo Malone actually did that type of collaboration with Zara? I didn't, and I'm not even sure if this is a common knowledge or not, or am I just like behind everything? I wasn't aware of that fact. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I'm going to see you very soon. Bye.